sitting.
We are live on Lunch Break Live, showing you extraordinary, fabulous. This is my drone shot of, what do you got here? Dani Rukin, the Daring Vegan.
I think this is the healthy jelly belly ball, and
I love it.
really need something healthy for my jelly belly.
And we've got this beautiful, beautiful wrap. And we have the incredible vegan poet Sean Hill. We are delighted that he is joining us today.
Me too. I'm always happy to be here. Always happy to taste test for you.
Oh, thank you, Sean Hill. Yes. And we have the amazing Paige Parsons Roach who's over here.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. We've got an acai bowl.
There it is.
It sounds almost sinful. It's so gorgeous. And then what do we have here?
Another one of the same.
Same bowl, but
Oh, look at that. I love it. And then the green
Juicy
juice.
Ladies is famous for their juices.
Yes. Where are we? That's the question.
Yeah.
We are at Juicy Ladies, and I want to show you the layout here because this is so fabulous. We are in the heart of Pacific Palisades, right at the very spot where PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, meets Sunset Boulevard. So I'm going to step outside for 1 second so you can see exactly where we are. There's the beach, there's Pacific Coast Highway, and there is Sunset Boulevard shooting up the hill. And right here is the amazing Juicy Ladies, and this is an organic juice bar and cafe. Once again, Juicy Ladies. So we're gonna go in here and show you Juicy Ladies. Here we are. Juicy Ladies, you can get vegan ice cream. You can get fabulous Juicy Ladies soups. We've got mung beet soup, we've got coconut pumpkin soup, and then they have this incredible, gorgeous layout here where you got things like miso cookies, miso hungry, snickerdoodles, and I will say that while it's not a 100% vegan restaurant, it is veganish, extraordinarily vegan, and the preponderance of the items are vegan. Now, why is that important? And most of the stuff that they promote here is vegan, like Justin's and these kinds of deals. So why is that important? And I'll tell you why it's important. Because as much as we would like to think that the whole world is going to go vegan tomorrow, it's a process, not an event, as they say. And so the process is turning restaurants that would normally offer everything under the sun to be primarily vegan, and that's exactly what we have here. Hello! How are you? If I could ask you just to step into the sun so we can see your fabulous face.
Into the light.
There we go. Step into the light. Beautiful. Are you the Juicy Lady?
I'm one of them.
You're one of the Juicy Ladies. Thank you for allowing us to profile your fantastic restaurant. So can you tell us who you are and how long the restaurant's been open?
I'm Kinsey, and the first original Juicy Ladies has been open since 2008.
Oh, wow.
This-
2008.
Yeah, and this one has been open for about 4 months.
Wow, it's so gorgeous. And what I love about it is, look at the layout. Like, you have this really cool couch. It's got this sort of living room feeling to it. Yeah, it's really chic and very, inviting.
Thank you.
Yeah, and now what's really interesting is that you are kind of, I believe, the wave of the future as restaurants go what I would call veganish, where we kind of normalize the vegan and then the animal products are sort of the exception to the rule. Can you talk a little bit about that?
About vegan or...
Well, you have a lot of vegan offerings.
Yeah. Well, when we started out 10 years ago, we were 100% vegan.
Uh-huh.
However, I'm a nutritionist and I do blood typing, so there is different options for other blood types. So we started offering some vegetarian options.
Well, but primarily you have a vegan layout here.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have we're profiling the vegan products.
Yes.
So, well, thank you for inviting us in. And how's it going here?
It's doing amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terrific. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And we're going to check out some of these items.
What's the dressing? Do you know what the dressing is here? It's a
Oh, this is a
tahini?
tahini dressing. Wow. Look,
My
can
body's-
you tell us what this is? What's in here?
We know
the
it's
whole bowl. This
yeah.
is sauerkraut with garlic quinoa.
Okay, I'm going to repeat.
spinach,
Sauerkraut with garlic quinoa.
spinach, toasted nuts and seeds,
Toasted nuts and seeds,
sauteed
spinach,
kale, avocado,
sauteed kale. Wow.
yams,
Yams.
sunflower sprouts,
Woo! Sunflower sprouts.
Tahini
Okay.
dressing.
Tahini dressing.
Yeah. Oh, there's the
Okay.
spinach.
All right, that looks fabulous. We're going to start taste testing. I think we're going to start with the amazing vegan poet Sean Hill, who's in the house.
Yay.
Hey, Sean.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited. Okay, first of all, the smell test is doing great already.
Okay.
Ooh. We have a winner.
We have a winner. Okay. Excellent.
And what I like already is that in terms of like the juicy factor, juicy ladies, it's coming through on it. I always look for if it's a wrap is too dry or not. I don't know how you all feel out there, but if a wrap is really dry and I can't even swallow it, it's like, what am I doing?
Plus, there's
So-
extra juice for
and
that
we have
lady.
extra-
What about your taste test? Time
Well,
for you, my
okay.
dear.
All right. So
We're here with the daring vegan, Dani Rukin.
Hi, guys.
She is our roving contributor, goes all
Okay.
around the world for Jane and Jane.
I'm gonna do una mezcla here.
Oh,
So
look at
this will get
that.
really super messy. We'll do this. We'll do a little this.
Look at that.
A little
That looks
avo,
great.
and then let's get a
All
little.
right.
Yeah, professional. I'm a professional. There we go. Watch this.
Okay.
Watch how this works.
Look at that.
That was intimate. That was intimate.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. All right. Yes,
I'm
Paige,
gonna
Paige has
taste
got
test
breaking news.
The chai immune tea. So let me tell you what's in here. Chai tea, oat milk, great bee maple syrup, coconut oil, reishi, okay, look that one up, chonga, maca powder, and cinnamon. So
Whoa.
apparently this is really
You're going
healthy.
to just take a sip of that and take off and fly right through that window into the ocean.
Pretty much.
Okay.
We're close to the ocean, by the way. We are right here off of
Okay, it was nice
PCH.
knowing you, and when you
Okay,
take
here we
off,
go.
just remember us.
Oh, yum! So I started coming to Juicy Ladies about 8 years ago, and I got all their juices before I was vegan. So I'm really happy they moved this here because in Malibu needs to step it up. Needs to step it up, because honestly, this is one of the only vegan, mostly vegan spots in Malibu that I know of. You have to like veganize things. But anyway, this is incredibly tasty. Very
Now, I'm
perfect for
gonna
winter. You want me to take over?
Yeah, take over, Paige, and I'm going to sit here and talk a little bit. And we've got a special guest behind us, a gentleman we'd love to talk to.
We absolutely do.
Okay, so I ordered the acai bowl because that's just the kind of character I am today. I'm feeling very juicy and fruity. And so I just said, hey, you know, I'm into some fruit and some juice. And I got the green juice in the acai bowl. And take a look at this.
And the granola's vegan. Mm-hmm. It's a vegan granola.
Vegan granola. Wow. That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, what's
And we've
underneath
got-
all that? Are there any
we've
other?
got-
Is there a
yeah.
party underneath
Yeah,
that too?
we've got,
Oh,
we've
man.
got
Ready to
bananas,
roll.
coconuts, and strawberries. And this is seriously delicious. Ooh. I want to say something.
Yes.
So, as we try to veganize the world, okay, it's not going to be a magic formula. We're not going to just wake up and every single restaurant in the world is going to be vegan. The way I see it, and Kathy Preston wrote a book about this called Veganish, is that restaurants are going to be going veganish. Already we're seeing even fast food restaurants like Del Taco offering a Beyond Meat burger taco. TGIF Fridays is offering a vegan
Maybe the Impossible
hamburger. I think it might
or-
be the Impossible. I know the Counter offers the Impossible burger because we went there and taste tested it. IKEA just introduced a vegan hot dog to go along with their vegan meatballs. One after the other. White Castle has what? Is it the Impossible burger? We're gonna have to do the White Castle soon.
Yes.
Now, also the high end. I mean, there's various levels of restaurants. You have your fast food joints, your drive-throughs. Then you have your casual dining. Now, the new casual dining restaurants that are coming on, like Takaya, Organica, everything starts out vegan. And then they say, what would you like to add for protein? And you can add tofu as your protein. So that is really flipping the equation because generally it's the vegans who are the outliers and everything starts out with meat and then you ask, well, can you just remove this and can I have a baked potato? Can I have a salad? No. The casual dining new restaurant trend is to have everything start out vegan and then add whatever you want. So that's the process, I think, by which these things are going to occur. So you're going to see more and more restaurants like this which are what I would call veganish. I didn't make that up. Kathy Freston is the title of her book, and I think it's positive. We've got to also support those restaurants. In fact, my girlfriend went to a ramen place, and she said that there was one major vegan ramen dish on the menu, but it was so popular, it was like the most consumed one because it was so delicious. So, yes, we would all love to turn the world vegan like this, but what's going to happen is it's a process, not an event. And what we have to do is like wake up to when we see positive developments. That's what we do on Jane Unchained. We went live at IKEA for the vegan hot dog. We went live at Del Taco. So we are also gonna, let's make a point, because our booker, Paige, is holding the camera right now. Let's make a point of going to White Castle and showing everybody that we went to Costco, by the way. Yes. And they replaced their Polish sausage with a vegan al pastor salad and an acai bowl. I have to tell you, it's not as good as this, but it was pretty good for $4.99. I gotta tell you, it was not bad. Now, there's also a lot of green juices here.
A lot of juice, a lot of
The
cleansing.
the millennials are totally into the green juice, the avocado toast. Notice that there's a vegan theme to what the millennials are eating, and old school things like Spam, are becoming almost like the Woolworths in the food. And Spam, you're invited on any time to dispute that. I'd love to talk to you.
What do you think of this? Are you a millennial? Sean, are you a millennial?
Are you a millennial?
You're not?
I missed the boat by like this much.
Okay,
You're
you're in your own boat.
No, because those labels, I don't know if some of you like being called millennials. I don't know. Some people use it in a derogatory way. I don't want to get into it. But I did want to add to the smoothie factor here. A lot of people always complain about B vitamins and vegans not getting enough B vitamins, right? So please know they have a B vitamin side add-on that you can add to your smoothie also. And I thought that was really solid.
Can you show me that one right there that you haven't been into again? Because we gotta look at this.
Yeah, look at that. That's
Avocado
gorgeous.
action in there.
That's gorgeous. Let me say something else. I love how people say, well, there are some things you need to get. If you're a vegan, you need B12. Vitamins are a multi-million-dollar, maybe even $1 billion industry. And guess what? 99.99% of the people eating those vitamins are not vegans. So why are they eating those vitamins? Because a lot of food has been drained of its nutrients, vegan or not, and a lot of stuff is processed that is not nutrient-rich. But we're actually eating the most nutrient-rich diet by far. There's far more nutrients in the fruits, vegetables, nuts, and grains that we're eating than in the burgers and shakes that people are eating in our sad American diet, our standard American diet, the sad diet. So, as far as
go ahead.
Yeah,
I just want to
just
add
come
that
in so we can hear.
People say, "Oh, well, vegans need to add B12. That must, that shows it's not natural. They should be eating meat." But the fact is, like Jane was saying, is that our soil with industrial farming and agribusiness has been depleted of B12. That's where the plants are growing. So what they do is that the animals are not getting B12 either. So they put B12 into their feed, into their diet. So that's the only reason. And a lot of non-vegans are known to be B12 deficient. So, and there's plenty of B12 if we're intentional.
And I want to say something about protein. Everybody says, well, where do you get your protein? Look, America eats more protein than any culture in the history of humankind. We have cancer, we have heart disease killing 1 out of every 4 of us, we have osteoporosis, we consume more dairy than any culture in the history of humankind, and yet we have very high levels of osteoporosis, far higher than Asia. Asia has lower levels of osteoporosis and they consume far less protein. So let's not kid ourselves. Anyway, when's the last time you came home from the doctor with a protein deficiency? It's actually, we all get more protein than we need.
Dani, I want to ask you about this cute t-shirt you're wearing, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
You always have
totally.
the best. The best fashionista, activista I've ever seen.
Hardly.
6'9".
Just the message.
All right,
I'm gonna grab the-
you're going to do, okay. We have a friend, we have a new friend. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Jane.
It's so great to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Tell us, can you just give us an update on your story regarding vegan food or plant-based eating?
Sure. My name is David Snedeker, and I had a little incident where I passed out, and I got out of the hospital, and my love and our daughter picked me up from the hospital, and she had a little get well card, and it was the chakras, the rainbow chakras of health, and it said, drink less alcohol, love more, eat better, and all this. It was beautiful. It was it was the best get well card I'd have ever seen in my life. And so I stopped eating wheat. I stopped eating meat. I stopped drinking alcohol. I stopped. What else? My gosh! I just started exercising.
How about dairy? Are you easing up
No,
on dairy?
no dairy. No dairy. No
Oh,
dairy.
I love it.
So, and I was a raw milk guy. So, like, I really enjoyed raw milk, and our family did. So, so which if you're going to drink milk, raw milk is the only way to go. But I'm finding that without it, I'm doing quite well.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I had.
Because we're not cows.
No, we're not baby calves.
We're not baby calves.
And I think that it's to drink another mammal's milk I'm questioning things like that. So I've been 3.5 months ago.
Woo!
So
Wow. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Hold on for the round of applause.
John, pleasure to meet you.
This is Sean Hill. He's a very well-known vegan poet.
Dani,
And
the
this is
daring
Dani.
vegan.
And she's the daring vegan.
Awesome. Very
So
cool.
I just want to thank you for
Yes.
sharing your story, because it really goes hand in hand with what we're talking about today, is that people are going veganish.
Yes. Well, for me, it was. I think it's been kind of gradual. Like I'm still because I'm trying to find. I'm 6'9".
Yeah.
200 and about 45 pounds.
Yeah.
So and I feel a craving for protein. So I'm kind of in the transitioning into finding my protein with plant-based.
Yeah.
And it also goes hand in hand with what we talked about earlier, which is I'm doing a project called The Indoctrination, and I'm actually uploading my first video ever. And what I want to do is communicate my story about our culture and how we're being indoctrinated into putting up with the things we're putting up with. And so much of that is big agri media, big pharma media. These are their control mechanisms is media. And this goes back to, Edward Bernays, Freud's nephew, who brought to Madison Avenue and brought to Washington, D.C., how to manipulate the masses. It goes back to Project Mockingbird, the CIA funding various outlets, ABC, NBC, CBS, and all the big newspapers. And what we need to understand is the information that we're getting does not support things like veganism, natural health. Diet is the first line of defense against disease, getting our bodies healthy. And so we need to understand that we are inundated, indoctrinated into this culture that is putting up with way, way, way too much harm against humans, harm against animals, harm against our environment, harm against our constitutional rights as free human beings. And once we tap into the understanding that they're trying to control us in a way that doesn't benefit us, it makes it much easier to be able to step away from it, look at it, and see it for what it is, and just make different choices in life.
We work with Dr. Salesh Rao, who was instrumental in creating the internet. He's a systems analyst, Stanford PhD.
Okay.
And what he says is they're not just factory farming the animals, they're factory farming the humans too.
Absolutely.
They need us to get sick so they can sell us these drugs. And if we were all on a plant-based diet, they wouldn't have a multi-billion-dollar cholesterol lowering industry, because we would have low cholesterol, because cholesterol comes from animal products.
Absolutely. And you and I talked briefly before about Rudolf Steiner, who was a Austrian savant that back in Germany started the Waldorf School. And he also discovered and created biodynamic farming. And that's where you're farming with a real respect for the land, a real respect for the sun, the moon, the seasons, and understanding those things and creating really, really brilliant food for our health. And that's what we're talking about. I'm here at Juicy Ladies with you.
Look
and
at this.
I ordered a portobello bowl.
Woo! That's gorgeous.
I'm 6'9", 245. If that can fill me up, it can fill up a lot of people. This could be for 3 people, actually. But
well, I just want to say thank you I know you're busy and you're working, so I'll let you go. But I totally agree with what you say. And of course, for legal reasons, we invite any network on. I can't, I have to research a little bit about this what some of the things you were saying, but I think
Sure.
it's very, very interesting, and we're both on the same page. You're not getting
Yeah.
the full story from mainstream media
Not at
because
all.
they're
Right.
tied into
Right.
the same industries that are making money off of big ag and big
Yes.
pharma.
Yes.
And so, thank you very much.
Jane, great to meet you.
It's so
Thank
great
you.
to meet
And
you.
it's really making the distinction between what's fact and proven and what's speculation. And once you make that clear distinction as somebody like yourself or somebody like myself that are trying to reach people, it makes it much easier to trust that because you're telling them what you know to be true and here's the documentation to show it and what is speculation based upon that information. So thank you for sharing your story with so many beautiful people out there.
Well, thank you, and good luck with your project, and let's stay in touch.
Thank you, Jane.
Okay, so we're gonna thank you. Nice meeting you. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here. Paige has she's into the menu. Yes,
I am
and
really-
look how pretty that is. We're at Juicy Ladies, JuicyLadies.com.
Two locations.
There it is. Two locations.
Woodland Hills, and this one, which is in Pacific Palisades, off PCH, Malibu, adjacent. Amazing menu. Lots of
Wow.
juices
Oh,
and
yeah,
smoothies
lots
and
of juices.
detoxing
Amazing.
and tasty
Yeah.
food. And there's Sean Hill.
Yeah,
We
hi.
love it.
Hi, they have the smoothies, the wellness shots. They have everything you need here. The coffee, in case you need the coffee. It's kind of a lot. It's kind of overwhelmingly beautiful.
Okay.
If you want to be overwhelmed in a beautiful way, come.
Sean, we can't have Sean be here without a poem.
Oh my
You wanna
gosh,
Come on,
you
come on. Little
kidding.
Juicy
Oh my
Lady,
gosh.
little Jane.
How about a
I don't
short?
know.
How about a short?
Little something, little something.
We'll do a
Little
little
short one.
short, sweet.
I know he wants to go.
You know
and
what?
have some lunch.
I'll share a thought with you, actually.
Okay, that's
How about
great.
that?
How
I'll
about
share a
that?
thought. All the times that we feel disconnected and all the times that we feel like we don't have something that we want in our life, especially in terms of vegan options, think about all the things that you do have and actually share that with someone. If you feel like you're lacking, try to share something with anyone that you can. And if you feel like you're poor, I double dare you to give something away and see how you feel doing that. Because I realize how much of life is just intention behind what we're doing. You know? So please, oh my gosh, if anything, treat yourself well, y'all. Come here and eat if you want. Hashtag no pressure, okay? Hashtag no pressure. Just treat yourself well. And we know we want to treat ourselves well, and that's why we come to places like this. Especially the animals, since we are all animals, right? Don't forget, you're an animal too.
All right, Sean Hill. Thanks, everyone.
My little poetic corner thought.
Yes, and we are here at Juicy Ladies, and we are wrapping it up. So we'll do a final thought. Turn it around. There it goes, around the bend. So thank you for joining us, Juicy Ladies. We are looking over the Pacific Ocean at Sunset Boulevard, a very famous location, really, where the ocean meets one of the most famous boulevards in the world, and we are ready for our close-up. Speaking of Sunset Boulevard, so this is our close-up. Thank you so much for joining us. See you next time on Lunch Break Live. Let's do the vegan. This is the new vegan. Wait a second. It's the V over the heart is the new vegan salute. V over the heart. Woo!
See you next time.